Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening and best wishes to all of us. Praise to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, God Almighty. We have been blessed and graced by the chance together in this momentous event, virtual business meeting between Indonesia and United Arab Emirates. This event was held in collaboration between Indonesia Ministry of Trade, Indonesian Trade Promotion Center or ITPC in Dubai, SGS, and of course, madeinindonesia.com as the first cross-border e-commerce B2B platform which committed to support authentic Indonesian product in the global market. Before the event start, let us sing together our national anthem, Indonesia Raya. Please proceed the national anthem. Okay, distinguished guests, let us begin the event with greeting to our honorable guests. Excellency Mr. Jerry Sambuaga, Vice Minister of Trade of Indonesia, Mr. Muhammad Agus Rofiuddin, Head of National Institution of Single Windows, or LNSW, Ms. Heni Rusmiati, Head of ITPC Dubai, Mr. Samsul Widodo, Specialist Staff of Interagency Relation, from Ministry of Village Development of Disadvantaged Region and Transmigration. Mr. Priyanggadi Kridiarto, Head of Community Economic Empowerment and Ecosystem, Coordinating Ministry for Economic Affairs. Ms. Ima Rahmania, Deputy Secretary for Production and Marketing, Ministry of Cooperative and Small Medium Enterprise. And also Mr. Peter B. Silain, Head of Planning Division, Ministry of Cooperation and Small Medium Enterprise. And also we have Ms. Kusuma Hartaji, Head of Cooperative Small Medium Enterprise of West Java Province, Ms. Reni Cempaka, Head of Foreign Trade Division of West Java Industry and Trade Service, Mr. Sahlan Rashidi, Head of Bogor City Tourism and Culture, Mr. Marah Kerma Manarung, Director of Engineering and Marketing, Indonesian Export Insurance, or ASE. Mr. Irham Budiman, Vice President Director of Mutu International. Mr. Budi Handoko, Chief Operation Officer of Shipper. Ms. Nita Kartikasari, founder of Kaya.id. And Ms. Allen as a Director of Cardic Logistic. Last but not least, I would like to say thank you and welcome on board all the participants, both seller from Indonesia and buyer from Dubai in this virtual business meeting. This virtual business meeting divided into 3 agendas. The first one is keynote speech and presentation from our honorable guests, around 30 minutes. And then the second is about business meeting between buyer and seller in private room, around 2 hours, which consists of various commodity and product. And then the last one is brief summary from buyer, around 20 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, I will welcome Excellency Mr. Jerry Sambuaga as the Vice Minister of Trade of Republik Indonesia to give a keynote speech and remark. Please welcome Excellency Mr. Jerry Sambuaga. The time is yours.
Thank you, Pak Ari, for the introduction and for all the hospitality. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, sehat-sehat buat kita semua. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan, salam sehat dan salam semangat. Ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia in the UAE, His Excellency Bapak Husin Bagis, representative from Consulate General of the Republic of Indonesia in Dubai, Head of Indonesia Trade Promotion Center in Dubai, founder and CEO, madeinindonesia.com, respected representative of associations, chambers of commerce, and companies from UAE and Indonesia. Excellency, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor and great pleasure to me to join virtually at this occasion of the virtual business meeting between Indonesian and UAE businesses. During the global pandemic that we have been facing for almost a year, I feel gratitude for your virtual presence to join this event. For that, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the Indonesia Embassy in UAE, Consulate General in Dubai, ITPC Dubai, and all the participants of this event, as well as businesses and partners from Indonesia and the United Arab Emirates who are present today. Let me give you an overview of Indonesia's trade situation. Our exports in 2019 reached 167.68 billion US dollar, while from January to November 2020 has reached 146.8 billion US dollar. Indonesian import on January to November 2020 has reached about 127.1 billion US dollar. So Indonesia's trade balance from January to November 2020 records a surplus of 19.6 billion US dollar, with the largest contribution from non-oil and gas. And this is actually one of our achievements, to reach the trade balance of 19.6 billion US dollar with a record of surplus, and this has reached a record since 2012. And with that note, our main export destination countries are China, the United States, European Union, Japan, and India. While we are facing COVID-19 pandemic, Indonesia's trade surplus shows our great progress towards export and import activities. And we are confident to maintain the trade surplus, and also as the vaccines are rolled out across the world, and Indonesia has just experimented and has just carried out this vaccine just yesterday. So we are very confident that the economy, the trade are going to expand and increase by this year. Excellencies, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, there has been a rapid development in Indonesia and the United Arab Emirates economic ties. Given the changes in the global economic environment, UAE is becoming a more important trading partner for Indonesia. UAE has been the 21st trading partner for the past few years, with total trade in January-November 2020 reached 2.7 billion US dollar. I am very optimistic that the trade between the two countries will continue to increase, since both countries, Indonesia and the UAE, share strong interests in advancing trade relations. The last year's official visit of our President, Pak Joko Widodo, to Abu Dhabi has clearly shown that two nations share visions for moderation and sustainable cooperation of the bilateral relations. As the largest nation in Southeast Asia, Indonesia has positioned itself as a key trading and investment partner. UAE may see Indonesia as a hub in Southeast Asia as well as the main gateway to access Asian markets, particularly Southeast Asian markets. Likewise, Indonesia sees the United Arab Emirates as the business center of the world, and it holds a special position as a gateway to the wider Middle East in the Gulf region. Excellency, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, in response to the pandemic, I believe that we all should work together in turning this moment of crisis into opportunities. Of course, it requires actions and innovation to get the benefit from this opportunity. This is why we are committed to increase trade relations between the two countries, strengthening our cooperation in developing markets, and to encourage each other to engage more in the business relationship. The Indonesian Pavilion in World Expo Dubai will present the concept of Indonesia Emas 2045. The pavilion is 3,000 square meters and is targeting to attract more than 2.5 million visitors. The theme would be transforming future civilization through innovations and diversity. The pavilion will be the home for diversity, innovation, and opportunities to explore how Indonesia is creating a better future with innovations that would merge modern technology and local wisdom. Excellency, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, I would like to give you an update that Indonesia is currently keen on having a trade partnership with the UAE under Gulf Cooperation Council, GCC, as we believe there are many opportunities still being untapped, and trade could be the bridge for the two countries to a closer relation. Allow me to wish you all a very productive meeting, and I hope this platform will escalate Indonesian products and strengthen the business relationship between the two friendly countries, Indonesia and the UAE, in the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Excellency Mr. Jerry Sambuaga, for keynote speech and your remark. Let us continue to CEO and founder of madeinindonesia.com, Mr. Ilyas Bat. We welcome Mr. Ilyas Bat. The time is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat sore, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ilyas Bhat. I'm the founder and CEO for madeinindonesia.com. On behalf of madeinindonesia.com, it's my pleasure to extend a cheerful welcome to all of you in Indonesia, United Arab Emirates virtual business meeting today. First of all, I would like to offer my sincere thanks and gratitude to our Honorable Vice Minister of Trade, Republic of Indonesia, His Excellency Dr. Jerry Sambuaga, for taking out his valuable time for this event. Head of the National Single Window LSNW, Ministry of Finance, Republic of Indonesia, Mr. Agus Rofiuddin. My special thanks also goes to Ms. Henny Rumianti, Director ITPC Dubai, the participating excellencies, ambassadors, trade attaches, our strategic partners, and our international buyers from the great country of United Arab Emirates for taking out your valuable time for this meeting. I welcome you all. madeinindonesia.com is Indonesia's first business-to-business e-commerce platform aimed to digitize Indonesian B2B supply chain end-to-end and encourage fair transactions in a secure, hassle-free environment while empowering Indonesian seller companies to go global. The inception of madeinindonesia.com comes from a strong need to democratize and reduce the complexities in Indonesian exports and simplify international B2B sourcing and procurement from our country. We are a one-stop shop digital ecosystem providing end-to-end trade, technology, and digital solutions for our international buyers and Indonesian sellers to encourage fast, secure, transparent transactions via madeinindonesia.com. Ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia and United Arab Emirates have strong economic ties. The trade relation between the two countries have enhanced considerably as the volume of the bilateral trade has crossed the figure of 2.7 billion US dollars as of November 2020. We at madeinindonesia.com, together with our partners, are working hard to increase business-to-business interactions between the two countries during these difficult times when the pandemic has posed unprecedented challenges to the global trade on one hand, while it has unfolded numerous opportunities on the other. Madeinindonesia.com, together with Indonesia Trade Promotion Center, ITPC Dubai, have organized this event to further strengthen the ties between businesses of Indonesia and United Arab Emirates. For our international buyers from United Arab Emirates and across Middle East that are participating in this event, our team has handpicked the best of Indonesian seller companies in food and beverages, home and decor, furniture, agro-commodity sectors, and together your enthusiasm is a good reflection of the economic opportunity and our combined resilience to move forward during COVID-19 pandemic and our shared confidence in Indonesia's future. Made in Indonesia's strategic plan affirms and advances our commitment to strengthen and foster B2B interactions between Indonesia and other countries. This virtual business meeting is a part of our global O2O offline to online initiative and effort to connect Indonesian seller companies with international buyers worldwide, and to further demonstrate our commitment to push Indonesian exports in the global market with special focus for Africa and Middle East. We have successfully conducted such events in the previous months with Egypt and Qatar, and next to follow would be United Kingdom and more countries from Western Africa and Middle East. I would conclude by offering my special thanks to all the participating members, especially the Indonesian Ministry, for your strong support and endorsement to madeinindonesia.com's vision, which is to be one-stop shop digital platform, the catalyst in connecting Indonesian companies, especially the SME sector, to the global e-commerce market. I wish you all continued good health and success, and I look forward to continue working with you all to broaden and deepen our collaboration in globalizing Indonesian products and services. I wish you a successful meeting ahead. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Mr. Ilyas Butt for your remark. Next is speech from Specialist Staff of Interagency Relation from Ministry of Village Development of Disadvantaged Region and Transmigration. To Mr. Samsul Widodo, the time is yours. Excuse me, I repeat again. To Mr. Samsul Widodo, the time is yours, sir. Okay, everyone, I think there is a problem with Mr. Samsul Widodo, so let's us continue to the next speech or presentation. The next presentation will be from the head of Indonesian Trade Promotion Center in Dubai, Ms. Heni Rusmiati. To Ms. Heni Rusmiati, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ari. His Excellency Bapak Jerry Sambuaga, Vice Minister of Trade of the Republic of Indonesia. His Excellency Bapak Samsul Widodo, Special Staff from Minister of Village Development and Disadvantaged Area and Transmigration of the Republic of Indonesia. And Honorable Mr. Ilyas Bhatt, Founder and CEO of madeinofIndonesia.com. And distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning and good afternoon. I'm delighted to be with you at this virtual business meeting event. In this occasion, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to His Excellency Bapak Jerry Sambuaga and also Bapak Samsul Widodo for kindly donating his visit time to supporting and opening this event. On behalf of Indonesia Trade Promotion Center Dubai, I would like to thank to madeinofIndonesia.com for the collaboration in arranging this virtual event. I would like also to express my deepest gratitude to all buyers in Dubai and also exporters in Indonesia who are participating in this business event today. Ladies and gentlemen, please kindly let me deliver my overview on a strategy how to enter the market of the United Arab Emirates. First of all, I would like to introduce our institution, Indonesian Trade Promotion Center. We call it with ITPC, is non-government organization under the Ministry of Trade of the Republic of Indonesia, officially established in 1985. ITPC Dubai has a function as international marketer to promote Indonesian product in the Middle East countries, especially in the United Arab Emirates. We have some activities such as participating international exhibition, provide business counseling and market intelligence, facilitating business matching, trade mission, buying mission, and assisting the settlement of dispute. And as we know that the United Arab Emirates is the one of the country in the Middle East consists of 7 emirates: Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Fujairah, Ras Al Khaimah, Ajman, and Al Quwain, with high per capita income reaching 35,000 per year. As much as 50% of the country GDP is derived from oil and gas. Dubai, which is one of the Emirates in the UAE, is a hub of international trade, then being also as a tourist destination for foreign tourists. UAE, with the population of 9.8 million in 2020, where the local citizens of the UAE are only 12% and another around 88% are expatriates who are mostly dominated by Indian, 27%, Pakistan 13%, Bangladesh 7%, Philippines 6%, and another citizen is only 31%. Regarding bilateral trade relations between Indonesia and the UAE, it is recorded that Indonesia ranked in 24th as a supplying country for the UAE. During the period of January-October 2020, Indonesia export to UAE reached 1.02 billion, dominated by palm oil, tube and pipes, and jewelry. Meanwhile, Indonesia import value from UAE in the same period reached 1.48 billion, with the largest contribution of oil and gas import. So this condition make Indonesia get deficit in 460 million. The following figure will show that there are so many opportunities for Indonesian product to enter the UI market, among other fresh fruit, vegetables, spices, food and beverage, coffee, cocoa, jewelry, furniture, home decor, and handicraft. And regarding the custom, UIA also applied the maximum of 5% duty rate for all products entered the UIA. Tariff 0% is applied on the basic needs, fresh product including medicine, and 50% for alcoholic and carbonated drinks, and 100% tariff applied to cigarette products. And about standardization of product in the UIA should comply with the requirement determined by ESMA, the UIA National Standardization Body. For example, the mandatory of halal certification for food product, the logo of organic for organic food, and the logo of Emirates quality mark for liquid products such as mineral water and juices. And regarding the packaging of food, must use the two language, both English and Arabic, as well as mention the description of brand name, barcode, production expiry date, country of origin, production name and address, net weight of the product, name of distributor or importers, and nutrition fact. And the document required to export to UAE is in general, among other COO, control of origin, bill of lading or airway bill, packing list, and invoice. So then, how to penetrate the UI market? Actually, there are some ways to enter the UI market. Firstly, we can establish cooperation with the retail company. And the second, we can establish representative office or distribution center in the UI. And the third, we can have a joint venture with the local company in the UI. And the fourth, we can promote our product by online or via marketplace in the UAE. And the last one, how to penetrate the UAE market is to participating in international exhibition in the UAE. First, especially in Dubai, more or less, there are 100 of international exhibition conducted in Dubai annually. And now, before I close my presentation, hopefully this business matching could help the buyers to find trusted and reliable sellers and quality of Indonesian product that match the required specification, especially with the presence of madeinindonesia.com and also as ITPC Dubai. All export and import activity will become easier and safer to support the growth of bilateral trade between Indonesia and the UAE. And last, thank you very much and have a good business meeting today. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you to Ms. Heni Rusmiati for your presentation. Next is speech from Mr. Rico Dwi as the export manager of madeinindonesia.com. The time is yours.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude to His Excellency Dr. Jerry Sambuaga, Vice Minister of Trade of Republic of Indonesia, for giving his remark, and also to Pak Samsul Widodo, special staff from Kemendesa PDTT, and also special thanks to Ibu Heni Rusmiati from ITPC Dubai and her team. So I would like to present a presentation regarding the platform of madeindonesia.com. How is it and how does it work and how it tries to connect the international buyers to Indonesian suppliers. Next. Yeah, so overall, in the market overview, the global B2B e-commerce, the value is at 12.2 trillion US dollar in 2019, 2 years before. And it's predicted that for the next couple of years will be higher. And at the moment, Indonesian e-commerce, if we take a look at the framework, it is actually the largest in ASEAN, Southeast Asia, and also among the top 3 fastest growing e-commerce markets. So if we talk about B2B, we also talk about B2C, business to consumers. But in this case, we are focusing as a platform, madeindonesia.com, we are focusing on high growth potential on B2B segment, because that's where most businesses, mostly the large or medium enterprises, will take part on the businesses. So if we take a look at also from some projections into 2025, it will grow higher even to up to 21 billion US dollars. So there are a lot of discussion regarding the global value chains despite the pandemic, but we at madeindonesia.com, we really need to make sure that we are also contributing to the global supply chains. Next. Yeah, so the solution we offer at madeindonesia.com is that first, of course, we simplifying sourcing and procurement while disrupting Indonesia linear supply chains. And also we are served as the one-stop digital commerce. So when we talk about export, mostly we're talking about 3 main things. First is the production, the second will be the financing, and the third will be marketing. So in this end-to-end process, we at madeindonesia.com contributing. So if you have some problem with financing, we can connect to our development partners, say for a national bank or some another bank that can funding for the export, but also we help in the end for the marketing side. So as you know that during this pandemic, the huge growth of e-commerce is incredibly high. So that's what madeindonesia.com aim for. We are trying to enable most Indonesian businessmen to grow despite the pandemic. Yeah. Last one. So if you take a look at this graph on your left-hand side, there are actually some advantages for you, for those who want to join as the buyer for madeindonesia.com, because we make sure that first we play a role in creating value for global supply chains. And this, despite the disrupted supply chain in the world at the moment, because we are currently digitizing technology, and that really helps the exporter also to still get the orders and to export their products to the world. And I think also, if you take a look at the graph on your right-hand side for the sellers, we actually at madeindonesia.com, under any circumstances, is actually no commission at all certain, because we have both reliable suppliers and also reputable buyers and exporters, because we need to make sure that these buyers and also exporters are qualities and they are reliable. So that's why we also need to make sure that the secure transaction will be made, because we also provide this kind of system at madeindonesia.com. And then lastly, I think if you take a look at this graph, start from trade financing, we also offer customer relationship management solutions. We also working with numerous partners of worldwide logistics. So for sellers, you can choose either your logistic partners already, or you can choose our partners. So it's like win-win solution for buyers and for sellers. And as I was saying at the first, we also help product certifications. Those medium or mostly small enterprises in Indonesia, we also help certification, because certain products, they require certain certification also for certain countries. And lastly, I think for my remark, I would like also to say that madeindonesia.com are capturing existing market, and currently with supports from all trade missions, ITPC around the world, we are creating markets and opportunities, especially in Middle East, Latin America, and Asia, and Africa. I think that's for all my remarks, and I wish you a good, enjoyable discussion. Also, thanks to the buyers who are also coming. So, and have a good day and have a good discussion. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Rico Dwi, for your brief presentation about madeindonesia.com as the first cross-border e-commerce B2B platform in Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue to our main agenda. We have prepared 5 private rooms for discussion between buyers and seller. Buyers and seller will join room as arranged and will be transferred by our admin. Each room will be consist of 2 buyers and will be guided by moderators and admin from madeindonesia.com and also member of ITPC Dubai. We would like to remind again that all buyer will have 2 minutes at main room to brief summary at the end of the section. Ms. Mutia Safitri and madeindonesia.com team, along with our strategic partner, will be happy to give assistance and answer to all questions which will be addressed whether about export matters or regarding our platform. madeindonesia.com in the main room. Okay, and then all sellers just need to sit back and relax. Once there is a notification on your screen, all we need to do is only click it and we will transfer to the certain room. At the meantime, allow me to mention seller name and also room number. The room number 1 is about food and beverage category, and then the seller will be consist of Orang Tua Group, PT Manohara, PT Ultra Sakti, PT Gandum Mas, PT UBM Biskuit, PT Mustika Ratu, PT Chips, PT Duta Javati, PT Sumber Kopi Prima, and PT Skatup Sari. And then the admin will be Mrs. Salwa, and then ITPC member will be Mr. Riza Teddy. And then for the second room is also the category for food and beverage product. The seller name will be PT Agro Indo Permata, PT Gujati, CV Mitra Niaga, CV Mitra Tani Farm, PT Pareto, PT Nusa Pangan, and PT Sasa, and PT Serena Indo Pangan Industry, and Green Tapos. And then the admin will be Mrs. Rahayu, and the ITPC member will be Mr. Ardian Yasmar. The room number 3, the category is fresh fruit and vegetable. There are 5 sellers there: CV Tanaka, CV Hortindo, CV Mitra Turindo, Buah Bagus, and CV Berkah Abadi. And then the moderator will be Mr. Hari. Then the ITPC member will be Mr. Dani Arsyad. The room number 4 consists of 10 sellers: PT Kopi Prima, Laju Kela Kopi, CV Manohara, Billion Spice, PT Alam Sari Interbuana, PT Momotaro, Kopi Gunung Luhur, Bogor Coffee, Maher Agri, and CV Federico. And then moderator will be Mr. Mario with the admin Maidini and ITPC member Mr. Andre Ahmad. And then the last one is handicraft, home and decor. Then the seller will be 14 here: PT Sarina, Ubdi, Rumah Manis, Enigma, CV Wahana Surya, PT First Ocean International, CV Balai Living, CV Rainbow Trikarsa Mandiri, CV Hanikwa Bambu, PT Hanggaya Indocraft, CV Kayuku Qualitik, CV Sahabat Furniture Indonesia, and unit dagang Karya Jasa Furniture. And then moderator will be Mr. Rico, and administration or admin will be Fitra, and then the ITPC member will be Fafan Prandianhar. Please proceed the breakout room.
Final word, I say Alhamdulillah. Thank you for your attention and cooperation. Wassalamualaikum, bye-bye, and see you around. Terima kasih Bapak Ibu atas waktunya. Mohon maaf atas segala kekurangannya.
Terima kasih semuanya, semoga sukses semuanya.
Terima kasih,
Terima kasih.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Kalau ada apa-apa, tolong hubungi kami di ATPC Dubai, Bapak Ibu.
Baik,
Siap, Pak Riza.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum.
Si Made Indonesia.com. Mas Mari.
Biar. Iya. Udah berapa sih? Ini. Bahasa di sini. Oh. Terima kasih.